Every year, when autumn returns, the skies once again fill with the flutter of wings. Migratory birds leave their frozen northern homes, flying thousands of kilometers in search of warmth, of life, of survival. But along with that ancient journey comes another ritual, one created by humans, the annual legal migratory bird hunt. For many, this is not merely a sport. It's a tradition, a heritage passed down through generations, a test of patience, precision, and instinct. On vast open fields lined with reeds, hunters prepare for the day. They polish their rifles, set up blinds, lay decoys, and wait, silently. The wind hums through the grass, the water ripples gently, and hearts beat in rhythm with the earth. When a flock appears at the edge of the horizon, every sense heightens. A single shot breaks the silence. Smoke drifts, a pair of wings falters and falls. For the hunter, it might be victory. For nature, it is loss. Small perhaps, but real. And yet, everything seems legitimate. There are licenses, regulations, limits, rules that make it sound fair, balanced, even necessary. A legal hunt. Two words that make the act feel harmless. But is legal the same as harmless? Every bullet fired into the sky doesn't just bring down a bird, it erases a part of a migration path that has existed for thousands of years. When these bullets multiply by millions, can we still believe that nothing is being lost? Ecologists have begun to worry. They attach tiny transmitters to birds, tracing their flight paths, mapping their resting grounds, and what they found is alarming. Once crowded sanctuaries are now growing empty, not because nature changed, but because humans did. Among those numbers are birds legally hunted, each one chipping away at the fragile balance of the ecosystem. Some nations are trying to change course. They promote ecotourism instead of hunting, encouraging people to watch rather than kill. The thrill remains. Binoculars replace rifles, cameras replace bullets. The hunter still holds their breath when the flock passes overhead, only now they pull a trigger of light, not death. But not everyone agrees. To many seasoned hunters, banning the practice feels like erasing a part of their identity. They say, "We hunt responsibly. If we stop, birds will overpopulate, crops will suffer, the balance will collapse." It sounds reasonable, but does nature really need our bullets to stay balanced? Between instinct and conscience, between tradition and preservation, humanity stands at a crossroads. Should we continue or should we stop? Every year, millions of migratory birds are shot legally. But yet with every passing season, a few species quietly vanish. Not because they're banned from hunting, but because they no longer exist to be hunted. As the sun sets, a hunter slings his rifle over his shoulder and watches the remaining flocks disappear into the southern horizon. The fields glow red in the last light of day. In that stillness, perhaps even he feels it, an emptiness settling deep within inside. Nature is still beautiful, but something is missing, something we may only recognize when it's too late. The birds will keep flying, across borders, across storms, across generations. They know no laws, no flags, no human boundaries. They fly only to live. And we, with all our power and intellect, must ask ourselves, are we protecting life or destroying it under the illusion of control? If the last bird disappears from our skies, who will be responsible? Perhaps it will be us, the ones who thought we ruled nature, forgetting we are merely a small part of it. Because when the last wing stops beating, the sky will still remain, but it will be silent, and the earth will have forgotten how to breathe.